let's take a look at problem number 4. So again, we have to decide what variable we want to eliminate. This is one where you could go either way depending on what variable you decide to eliminate. For example, if you notice in the x's, we have a negative 10x down here and a negative 5x down here. It would be very easy to multiply this equation by a negative 2 to create a positive 10x coefficient here, and that would eliminate the x's. However, if we look at the y's, we have a 3y and we have a negative 6y. So we could also instead eliminate the y's and multiply this whole equation by 2 to create a positive 6y here that will eliminate with the negative 6y in the other equation. Personally, that is my suggestion because it's multiplying by a positive as opposed to a negative. These two variable terms both have a negative coefficient, which means you have to get one to be the opposite. Whereas the y's, one of them is positive and one of them is negative. I like to just kind of go with the easier of the two. But again, it doesn't actually matter as long as you do things correctly. So I'm going to take this whole equation here and I'm going to multiply it by 2. And again, I'm going to show that by using parentheses, and that would distribute to give me negative 20x plus 6y equals 2. Again, the 2 has to distribute to all sides. After we do that, we're going to add that equation now to our second equation that we did not change. So we're going to add negative 20x plus, actually I'll do that in blue just so you can see where that's coming from. And we're going to add that to negative 5x minus 6y equals 23. When we add these equations, negative 20x plus negative 5x is negative 25x. The y's eliminate, which is what we wanted, and 2 plus 23 is 25. Continuing to solve for x, we divide by negative 25. That gives us x is negative 1. And now again, we have to go back into one of these two equations and solve for y. I'm going to go back into the blue first, the first equation, the blue one. And so replacing x with negative 1, I would do negative 10 times negative 1 plus 3y equals 1. That would give me 20 plus 3y equals 1. I'm apologizing. That would not give me 20. It would just give me 10. Subtract 10 from both sides. 3y is negative 9. 1 minus 10 is negative 9. Divide by 3. And y is negative 3. So the solution to this system is negative 1, negative 3. What I would like you to do now is to solve these other two equations on your own. And then we are going to use them as a launch point to start our class discussion on elimination when I see you. So thank you for checking into this second problem. Again, what I would suggest, or the second video, excuse me, what I would suggest is after you solve each of these systems by elimination, go ahead and graph them on Desmos just to check and see where your answer is. But you should have work written on this page so that you can talk about how you eliminated, what variable you eliminated, and what your result was. I will see you soon.